background music.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I ain't doing that. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Talk This Shit podcast with two men and two pretty little ladies talking a lot of shit about a lot of shit. Tonight, it's been a long time, but tonight we are missing one
Hell
young lady.
yeah.
We are missing one young lady. I got with me my man Wink
What
in the
up, though?
building. I got Miss Seven in the building. We are all here and we are all ready to get this joke popping. It's been a while, so let's just check on everybody, see how everybody's been doing. Because it's been a crazy world out here lately, and just want to make sure everybody is doing okay in their lives. So, Wink, what's going on, man? It's popping. It's been a few months since we've been on air. Tell the people, some things about yourself and what's been going on.
Hi, I'm Wink. It's like, but first off, I want to dedicate this show to my long lost, well, not long lost, but my recently passed uncle. This show for you, man. We gonna talk some shit because I know that's all you did was talk shit.
That's all he did.
So
He talked a lot of shit. He taught us a lot of stuff too.
yeah, definitely told us a lot.
He taught me how to play bones.
Hey, Bones that nigga used to cheat though.
Yeah, I know.
Straight up.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah,
But he told me.
this dedicated to you. But other than that, man, I don't know, man. I just been working, man. It's nonstop work for me. Y'all know how I go, man. It's just nonstop work for me, other than work, just relaxing when I can get a chance to, which is never. So
that's cool. Never getting a chance to relax, so you do that when you never can. Cool.
other than that, my life's boring right now, man.
Boring is good though.
No, I don't like boring, man.
Boring is good. Boring keeps you safe.
It sure do.
Boring keeps you getting that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stress free.
Oh well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
What
I'm
about
doing good then.
Well, the last
happened?
time we was on the show, you was talking about your guitar thing going on. You
So
tell us about that, man.
I ain't picked it up.
Just nigga taught himself a couple of strings.
Oh yeah, I got a couple chords down.
Yeah.
I'm still it's still a work in progress. I did finish my lesson 1, which had like 10 little sub chapters to it, but yeah. Other than that, it's pretty good. It's shout out Defender in their app.
So who determines whether you go forward or not? You?
Yes, so technically, yes, you do, right? So with me being the semi-professionals that I am, or perfectionist rather, that I am, so it's like certain lessons that you got on the app, like it uses the microphone and speaker and shit like that. So it tells you like if you're first you got to tune the guitar. So I got a little tool for that. But after that, like it allows you to record what you play, and then it compares what you played to what is supposed to be played, and then it gives you a score. So I wasn't passing, like I would pass lessons with like I would pass them with an A. With a A is like a 93.
Mm-hmm.
So I passed them with like a 93, but I wouldn't stop till I got to like that 97, 98% on it. So that's why I've probably taken so goddamn long on getting through the first chapter of the lessons. But yeah, I'm actually in the process of I think I'm gonna buy another one.
Another guitar?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy another bass guitar. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the one that I have, but I just got money to spend now.
Because your life is boring.
Because my life is boring, and I'm tired, and I'm actually on the verge of tired of buying shoes. So
I got you. 7, what's been happening?
I'm just like a little bothered by your can't nobody see your face. Like
I don't know, but I got this ring light on right in front of my face.
You can't even see your eyes. Like
that's
it's like
he got his
this.
brim low.
But still, like,
look.
That's it. Hello.
I guess he wasn't trying to let Muhammad Ali black his
eye. He behind me. He chilling. All right, Seven, let's go. I got now. You can see me. I'm here. What's happening? What you been up to?
So I've been working a lot.
So your life is pretty boring too, huh?
Pretty boring.
Are we all boring?
My situation is kind of forced because we got people retiring. So um yeah,
Yeah.
I'm being abused. I'm
More
being
work,
abused.
More work,
no
no more
more
pay.
No extra pay. No extra
no
pay.
Spider Woods, no
None of
Christmas
that.
bonus.
Nothing.
None of that.
Damn
None
them
of that.
selfish sons of bitches.
Just a bunch of headache. But other than that, I got the HVAC situated.
That's good.
Sweet.
So now I got
That's
heat.
good. That's great.
Because I
Oh.
was really gonna, try to just bear and grin it during the winter,
Oh
but
no,
that
that's not cool.
but that one day or that one weekend, I was like, yeah, dog, I can't do this. I cannot do it.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
not the
You
life I
can't
want to
do it.
live.
Yeah, and this brick is hell outside. Well, I don't
And-
think hell is brick, but it's colder than polar bear nuts outside.
And it's supposed to get colder. I think it's supposed to get colder this weekend.
Are we
is.
supposed to be getting snow?
Apparently either tomorrow night or Friday morning or some shit like that.
I hope it's
Oh.
Friday morning. I
No.
hope it's Friday morning.
No,
Either way,
Friday morning it's supposed to be like the low
in the
on Friday
teens.
it's supposed to be like the low is supposed to be like 14.
Yep.
Like who wants to be out there? I was looking at something today. They was like, "What's colder, brick or hell? Oh hell no!" I don't even fucking know. Like, because the oh hell no is when you walk out the door, you're like, "Oh hell no," and you go back inside. Because people be out there, it's cold as a brick out here. So I think oh hell no is colder. Because that's when you be like, "Nah, I'm packing in. I ain't going fuck outside."
I may have to drive into DC on
Friday?
Thursday night.
Oh.
Thursday night and drop off those Christmas cards and pretend like I was there on Friday.
That shit crazy. It's gonna be cold this weekend. It is, and it's a good thing that it's Christmas and people are off because I don't think people will be outside anyway. I know I wouldn't be. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
Hey, it is.
I'm not going.
It's time to be indoors.
It is.
I always say that about winter.
It is. It's time to be indoors.
I don't want
It's
to go
big boy
anywhere.
season right now.
I'm hibernating.
Some hibernate, baby. I got a lot of winter fur. Listen, but
He just said he got to hurry back. I think that's what he said.
Like you get that?
That's
They could have been a hurry chest. Why I gotta have a hurry back? Why you gotta?
If you got a hurry chest, 9 times out of 10,
You got to hurry
gotta
back.
hurry back.
You would know what it
Hey, look, I got a tail. I don't care. And I shave it every 6 months.
That's crazy.
Both of y'all for laughing.
They can say I got a tail. Nah, but but seriously, on a little serious note though, it's been a lot of people leaving this earth lately. Like a lot. Like it's kind of crazy. You know, Franco Harris died today.
Yeah, 72 years old.
Franco Harris, he's a
Hall of Fame running back.
Yeah, that's a legend.
Used to run around with the steel curtain.
Mike Leach last week died, 62.
Who's Mike Leach?
Mm-hmm.
He put Washington State on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The Cougs.
Yeah, he put them on the map before I think he left. He was at A&M or something like that. Not A&M. But he's at another
Coach,
school.
right?
Yeah, coach.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I just heard a story today about a friend of mine lost her uncle the other day. He was shot to death at the carjack. Shot him to his BMW at the
wow, small world
at the Exxon. Yeah,
at the Exxon over there
by
out PG County.
Yeah, by the college. You know the Exxon right there by the
college. You
over there Campus Way.
I remember going there. I went to Exxon one time.
I've been to Exxon twice, but
I went in it one time and I looked at the front. I was like, yeah.
That's what my kids are over there. Like they live over there with their mother across from Largo, and my son drives, and now the other boy drives. So I'm trying to make sure they stay away from.
In the condos?
Nah, in the houses across the street from Largo, right across the street from Largo.
Oh, the townhouses.
And I've been over there, and it doesn't look like. I mean, it's not very well lit. It's in a whole kind of.
I don't ever
It's
go
not.
that
It's
time.
not. It's not
I went one
conducive.
time.
But you also, you think. I mean, you in Largo. You don't. I don't know. I just. This is a tragic story, man. It really was. And then, you know, Uncle Lamar leaving this earth, and Twitch. And it's just been rough. It's been rough, dog. Like for people that know these people or whatever. But it's just been a lot of mourning
And I
the last few months, man.
and I think the part that really hurts is that like it's happening like right around the holidays. You know what I'm
But that's what
saying?
I'm
Like,
saying, right?
so you got this time where you're supposed to be all happy and joyous and spending time with your family, but like, all right, so like for example, like my uncle passed Tuesday before Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and then I'm right around my family on Thanksgiving, and I'm like, all right, so like, who the fuck gonna cook? Who gonna cut the turkey now?
Well,
Like
what's going? Like, what's
that,
the?
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that was his job. His
It's
job
always
was,
the little stuff too, man.
it's the small shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You always
you gotta get that
expect
sharp ass knife, but like, how exactly do I cut this one?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we always did it.
And like, it was crazy because like we ain't even had turkey this year. We had chicken, but it still was like, so who the fuck gonna cut the chicken? Because if it was up to me, I'd have pulled that motherfucker.
Start pulling pieces off, right?
You know what I'm saying? I'd have motherfucker stuck a fork in that motherfucker. Hey, look, you get this, you get that. Put a little gravy on it.
But it's always that
day.
shit. That's the shit though. When you think about like people leaving or going away or dying or whatever, you just be like, damn, like who gonna do that now? Like, and it just brings your whole mood down sometimes too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Then it was like who gonna get the leftover carcass? Like, cause like this nigga used to make chicken soup or turkey soup out of the carcass, and then it's just like, damn. So I did, and I told him this before he left. I told him, I said, nigga, I got your chicken soup, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I guess it's funny to me because now I guess like then especially out of the younger generation of family, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the cook now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because it's on both sides of the family. Like, you know, we have family get-togethers. Who's cooking on the grill? Wayne is. My pops and them call me Lil Wayne, so. And just for the record, I was Lil Wayne before Lil Wayne, so no trademark infringement here.
And then, it's just, and then Twitch, he just had a kid born.
Like, oh wow, I didn't know that.
I mean, he got a baby. I mean, not just, but they got a baby. They had a baby. I think the baby is under a year old.
Yeah, no, that's tough. That's really tough
because they got a son together. And he's like 4 or 5, I think. She had a teenage daughter. She has a teenage daughter, but I think that was before him, if I'm not mistaken. But then I saw in a couple of pictures she had a baby, like you know what I'm saying, under 1 or 2, and it's like you said, it's around the holidays because this happened last week.
Yeah.
So how is that going to go for Christmas from now on? Like that's rough, man. That's just rough. Like I wish that on anybody, but mental health and depression and
it's just
that
real.
shit is real, man. Shit, because every time you saw him, he was happy, he was dancing, he was just being himself. And I don't TikTok often, but I go on there and I follow his page. I saw him dancing and being happy. And
bro, you have a TikTok?
Yeah, I do.
It sure does.
I do. We TikToking sometimes too.
So
I don't dance. Niggas don't dance no more. All they do is this. All they do is this. All they do is this. But nah, man. But I just wanted to touch on that right quick because I think that a lot of this stuff has to do with mental health. Like a lot of not all of it, but like and physical health and keeping yourself together, keeping your checkups and your vitals and all that shit together, man. Because cancer and all that shit and all types of illnesses can take you out. Even a mental illness can take you out at any time.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a firm believer and talking to a therapist. Get you a therapist. If your therapist recommends you to a psychiatrist, man, get medicated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might take you, you know what I'm saying, some time to get your body adjusted and used to it, but it definitely helps. There's only like one side effect that I like of my medication that I take. It's only one thing. Like, I'm on an antidepressant, so it's like when I really lost my uncle and it like I came to grips with it. It was almost like I was super nonchalant about it because I was medicated, but then it was just like I couldn't like it hit me, but it wasn't like the emotions that I wanted to express. I really couldn't express them, but I did express the way I felt. And I talked about it, and between me talking about it to multiple people, and the weight that was on my shoulders that was lifted. I thank everybody that came and sent their condolences. Everybody that showed up to the funeral, things of that nature. Y'all definitely helped me and my family get through it, and we won't have no other choice but to keep on pushing. So.
Keep moving forward. Here, one other way.
Oh, hey, if anybody out there watching this, please go to the liquor store for me, get you a little miniature Jack, and go ahead and get you a Budweiser and do that for me. That's the way he wanted to go.
I got you.
Celebration.
I don't mind. I don't mind taking one for the team.
Hey, look, you can take two of them for all I care.
You shut up.
Okay.
I'd say one for the team. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I can do that for you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
I can do that. Me and Unc used to do that a lot anyway. So.
Shit, me too.
I know. I'm going to take that weight on my shoulders.
Shut up. Make this
yeah, but rest in peace. All the people
the sacrifice.
Rest in peace and condolences and prayers to all the people who lost people, man. I think that's in itself is something heavy.
Keep your head up, keep pushing.
Don't try not to let that stuff consume you. You know what I'm saying? Try to get in there, feel the moment, and move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that everybody that passed away will want you and their loved ones to keep you pushing. So just remember that, man. And now,
oh shit,
we got a few topics to talk about tonight. I got a scenario, but I think we're gonna start with Wink because his is more current affairs type thing, right?
Yeah, it's definitely it's current entertainment news.
Right, it's entertainment news, but it's kind of it's some entertainment. It's not about that dude. So,
what dude?
Your boy. So Wayne go explain.
There's so many situations going on in
it. It is. Wayne.
Well, actually, two of them actually.
Okay,
it's kind of two. So I'm gonna
do one.
I'm gonna try to merge them together.
Oh, you can merge them together.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to merge them together, right?
All right. So explain the situation. What's going on?
So topic number one that I want to talk about is this everybody has a lot of the younger people in the community are definitely having their way of thoughts and opinions about this whole young gunner, young thug in the YSL RICO case. If you've been living under a rock for the past 6 months, everybody knows that young thug, gunner, and members of the YSL gang has been they've been pulled up and incarcerated on RICO charges. So
state RICO charges, and normally state RICO charges are trash. But continue.
She's a federale.
So with the state RICO charges that have been brought forth unto this organization, last week Gunner took a plea deal. and there's been back and forth about whether he's snitching or not, right? So, in my opinion, I don't think that he's necessarily snitching. He's admitted his guilt, so he may be taking less time. And by the way, he is out of jail while Young Thug is still incarcerated.
Sound like snitching on me. Like,
Okay, so
sound like snitching get bitches.
and I don't think he's gonna get touched.
So here's the thing. I'm sorry, I got food in my mouth.
Oh, you gotta share
She
the
hasn't eaten all
drugs.
day.
I think people a lot of people are internet attorneys.
That's true.
From my understanding, his admission was part of a deposition that cannot, it was part of a deposition regarding charges that they can't even prosecute on.
Okay.
So he pretty much said, yeah, but guess what? That stuff can't be entered. That's my understanding of the situation after having a couple of discussions in the office and then also seeing it verified by his attorney. Apparently, if he's called to testify, he will be invoking his Fifth Amendment right. So,
Which is not snitching.
which
Because
is
I don't
not.
know.
It's not. You just don't want to incriminate yourself.
So, what a lot of people don't
Right.
understand is there's the deposition part,
Right.
and then there's the actual
Trial.
trial.
Right. So like the whole with the whole plea, everybody's like they're going crazy off the plea.
So
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I heard his brother took a plea too.
Who's?
For shame,
Gunner or Thug?
Thug.
Same situation.
I heard his blood brother's taking a plea deal too. My son just told me that yesterday.
Okay, so
I
taking a plea I don't think taking a plea is snitching.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Taking a plea is admitting to wrong that you personally have done or saying that you are knowledgeable of certain things.
All right, so here you go.
Right?
Internet attorney over here. Actually, not internet attorney at all because I don't. But I have been around attorneys. I used to work around attorneys and stuff like that. But I know that some plea deals are we don't care what you did. We are trying to get a bigger fish. I don't know exactly what it is in this case, but I do know that some plea deals are listen, I don't care what you did, but for your information on a bigger fish, you don't have to admit your guilt, but we're gonna give you some kind of either. Well, now if you do admit it, we're gonna give you a lesser charge. But if we don't really care at all, then we're gonna give you immunity, and you just tell us what's going on. Now, a lot of times, I think in telling them what's happening, they implicate themselves, but because they have immunity, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I'm not gonna go too much into it because I'm not an attorney at all. So, but how was it explained to me before with that kind of stuff? That's how it is. But like you said, it's possibly not because it's all different kinds of plea deals and stuff like that, immunity deals and all that stuff. So it could just be like you say, it could say, hey, listen. And you telling us what's going on, you might admit guilt, but we don't care about your guilt. Like you're admitting it, like, hey, I did it, I fucked up, saying blah blah blah, but whatever else, what I'm saying. So I don't know. I personally, somebody somebody doing some fucked up and some shady shit, like you get them up out of here for real. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think I guess what people get mad at is like, if you were doing the shady shit too, like you should be
Right.
gone too.
Right. And that goes back to I was on Instagram the other day. I can't remember if it was yesterday or Monday, but
Mm-hmm.
one of the gentlemen that is incarcerated under these the RICO charges and all that, like he got a phone call and it was recorded,
Mm-hmm.
and like his baby mother was like, that's why you need to cooperate. You need to, what I'm saying, telling people what's going on because you got a kid at home. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be here for your kid. And so I'm gonna pose this question to y'all, right?
Okay.
So if they giving you, or if you facing life in jail, or maybe let's just say 25 years, right? Technically that's life. So if you facing 25 to life and you still get the possibility of parole, but if you cooperate, are you snitching, or are you going to do the
So
time?
so you say you got a kid?
Yeah, you got a kid.
I think for the most part, a lot of people are about self preservation. You have
Mm-hmm.
those few people like C Murder who will not snitch
Mm-hmm.
and will sit in prison, even though he has what, two or three daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What does Dell do then with the shmoney dance? Him? He just
Bobby,
Bobby Shmurda took some extra time because he took some of his boys' time because he thought it was unfair.
Rowdy Rebel, right? I think it was Rowdy
Yeah,
Rebel.
something like that. And but is it snitching? Probably in some form or another. But would I
Are
do it?
you testifying? If
Would I
you
do
if
it?
you get if you getting a
Right,
chance to get
necessary
out early,
to see my kids? Yeah, probably.
you going?
So here's the thing. I think people don't understand. What people don't understand is they be like, "Oh man, you snitch, oh man, you snitch," but like nobody, I don't give a fuck. Like you're not doing anything for me. You understand? Like the people that's saying I'm snitching or whatever,
Correct.
they not. So if I don't snitch in a minute, you gonna put something on my commissary? No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? But if I get out, and are you gonna take care of my daughter while I'm in the jail? No, you're not. So if I can get to my mine that I need to take care of, that I need to do for faster, yes. I'm sorry. My kids and my family are number one priority. And it ain't and me snitching at that point it's not self preservation. It kinda is, but like I wanna make sure that mine are taken
Hmm.
care of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I would probably do that because especially if you putting that in front of me, yeah. Mhm.
but what you're saying is it's not snitching because they haven't gone to trial. This is just something in just deposition.
Deposition.
Is that what you're saying? Or
Are you
that's
No,
saying
I'm just asking in
are you saying
general.
are
oh,
you
Like in
testifying in
general.
court? If we testifying in
Like in
court, then
general, if you get so you
I
taking the
think it's I
deal,
mean
you taking the deal, you got to testify.
yeah, it's snitching in some form. I mean, because you're not on the stand, you're not admitting yourself to guilt, really. Because you can also say, "I plead the fifth," or you already have a deal in place, so nothing is going to be about you. Because when you got a deal, the prosecutor is not coming after you.
Correct.
Now, the defense may try to step into that lane, but at this point, you're not up for admission of innocence or guilt. You done. You're not in play for the jury to decide whether you've done wrong or not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess they could take your character down or try to say, well, he's only doing this because they gave him a deal because he's guilty too. They could try to sidetrack that, but you're not in any real um danger of having any more time or whatever that you already struck the deal for. So, I mean, like I said, it's probably a stitching in some form. But if I got to get back to my family, dog, I'm sorry. Like I don't know what to tell you. I'm not that kind of dude. Um, I'm gonna get back to my family If I ain't got no family, shit like that, then that might be different. But you know, but you better hold me down, though. That's all I'm saying. If I'm taking your time, you better hold me down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, like you said, that's self-preservation, right? So I need to know that I'm held down either here where I'm at or when I get out, if I get out. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give me something. That's a I wash your back. I mean, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, that's type of thing. So, but that's a different thing if we talking about like we don't have family. Like family changes everything. Kids change everything. So yeah, it's probably is snitching. If you gotta do it at trial, it probably is snitching.
Yeah, for sure.
In most realms of the world, or people
Oh yeah.
and cliques and shit like that.
Yeah.
But would I do it if they had my, especially my girl? Yeah. You talking about my baby girl? Yeah, I would. Sorry, just don't do no shit with me.
Well, the number one rule in life
and get caught.
That's what I was about to say. That's the number one rule in life. The number one rule in life is don't get caught.
Don't get caught. And don't get caught with me. Because I got to choose between your ass and my daughter. You lost every time, nigga.
And see, and that's another one of them lessons that my uncle told me. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like, if one of y'all go to jail, goddamn it, y'all both better go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of I ain't gonna say pride myself on it, but it's a standard or code that I do live by.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I
probably could live by it too as a single person with no kids.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now.
Not,
I don't like Prison Orange, and I don't like people. So
you rather be in your house by yourself instead of in a jailhouse with everybody else.
Exactly. I mean,
I just gotta make sure my cell lead.
But that's what I'm saying. So you gonna have to do something. Like you gotta be and for me to take that kind of time, you gotta be connected, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you gotta make sure that ain't nobody coming after me in that jail. And I got a cell phone or something, you know what I'm saying? Little something on my commissary so I can trade some shit. You gotta hook me up though. I'm serious. But anyway, I think that whole thing it's gonna play itself out. So we'll see what happens. It's a lot of plea deals going around. So I don't know.
We go with the stay tuned.
The plea deals popping for that show.
Yeah, hey,
so.
they passing them jumps off like Halloween candy. For real.
It really is, but
And I think this my second topic, I think this shit is actually getting funny. But the whole you already know where I'm going with it.
I think
the whole Meg Thee
Stallion
and Tory Lanez case.
That shit is crazy.
That shit getting crazy, man.
So the last I heard, and it's funny because okay. So what's interesting is that in court, every lawyer is going to try to find an angle to try to get you right. So I heard the latest news is that because Meg lied before on TV or whatever when she did the interview with Gail, I think it said she didn't have sexual relations with.
I gotta say something about that part.
I think she said she didn't have sexual relations with the guy, so it came out later that it did. So now it's harping on her character. Like, if you lied about that, then what else are you lying about? It's always about. As I said, they're gonna break you down. That's why if I'm ever or trial or something, like I don't know if I can get on the stand for my own well being because they always twisting shit. You know what I'm saying? And making you feel like, you know what I'm saying? You can be up there just like on what is that, Joe? You can't handle the truth. I be like, what are you talking about? Man, fucked up. I be fucked up. So. Go ahead, what you got to say about the
So my thing is,
here we go.
Here you go.
If she lied, and I'm quite sure this is not why she lied about that situation, but I'm just talking about me personally. If I had to ever deny
sexual relations
with somebody, Who opened the door?
It's been open. It ain't never closed.
It was
It
closed.
wasn't. It's been open like that. No, can we finish? I'm just telling you, I've seen the door open this whole time like
Okay.
that.
If I had to deny, then that means there's a problem. There was a problem, and I don't know you. As far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen. It's what if you think it happened? That's a figment of your imagination.
Well, damn.
So
That's kind of.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe
she didn't remember. Maybe she
it's not that she didn't remember. It's just it
did happen.
It didn't happen because what he think happened, it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
But no, I really don't think that should. I mean, if we're going to really discuss, credibility and stuff like that, no one on the face of the earth can ever say they have never lied about something. So if that's the case, we'll be bringing that up in everybody's court trial. And for me, that's a weak argument if we're gonna. Oh,
of course. I mean, of course it is. I think it's always a weak argument because if you say you lied about this, but people use it all the fucking time. So if you can lie about this, then you can lie about anything. Like, I not necessarily true, I guess, but it could be that way, but it definitely doesn't have to be.
But the last I heard, I think, was that she didn't see who shot her. Is that true or not?
I have no idea. What's
like I know in the initial deposition with the friend Kelsey, she admitted that Tori shot Megan. Now she can't remember. This was what I'm not keeping up with this.
That's some weird shit to me.
But now she can't remember, so everybody's saying, well, she took whatever money. The bodyguard's missing.
Bodyguard's missing.
I mean,
yeah,
the bodyguard is missing.
Missing, bro. Wow.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, either he got paid or he got laid. One of the two.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Biomed.
And I do know in Texas, this is the trial being held in Texas.
I don't even know. I don't know a whole lot about it anyway. I just heard about that.
It's in California, right? Because it happened in California.
I thought it was Florida.
I don't fucking.
I thought it happened in LA.
I don't know.
But it's crazy though.
But
we do know that part.
But this is the craziest part to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I can say this,
go ahead.
Right?
Don't get us canceled, but go ahead.
I'm not. Well.
No. Yeah. Exactly.
Let me. How can I say this without being a total a-hole?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So I think the only problem that I really have with the whole situation, and it's not even a problem for me or a problem, but the only thing that has me second guessing the whole thing is, and it's kind of wild, right? If as a friend, if you know your friend is hitting the jump, male or female, why can't you go somewhere else to get yours?
So who we talking about here?
Yeah, because I'm confused.
Was he hitting them both?
Oh, you talking about the friend?
That's what I'm screaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, was he hitting them both? I thought he was, like, to my understanding, I think he was hitting both.
I think I'm with you on that though. I think I'm with you on that because from what
look at your face. Because my whole thing is why is the shooting even going on?
Because if I'm remembering right, the girl didn't have to go with them at the end of the job, whatever, but she ended up in the car with them or something.
So did y'all agree to a threesome and then shit just didn't go y'all way?
Which one you don't see the attraction? It's Tori. Motherfucking lady. I don't know.
So to be brutally honest with you, I don't even know who this Kelsey young lady is. Like, and not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know who she is.
You ain't gotta be disrespectful. You just don't know who the fuck she is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what.
Like, I don't know what she. I don't know whether she's like a stylist or an artist.
It's supposed to be one of her. I think it's supposed to be one of her childhood friends.
One of Meg's childhood friends.
I think it's supposed to be one of her childhood friends.
Which makes the situation even more sticky because, like, why? Like, you got your best friend. You done shot your alleged best friend over some sexual relations after both of y'all have been involved.
So the story
somebody found out.
The story I heard was Megan slept with Tori, but she knew that the other girl had some type of interest in her.
Oh.
That's what the story I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But then I heard another story about Megan slept with him, and then after the shooting, the friend and Tori became all buddy, and that's when she started this whole relationship with Tori. Because there was a period where she was
hitting Tori.
Yeah, there was a period when she was in his corner. And so for me, when I saw that, that was like not too long after the whole shooting situation, that relationship developed. I was like, yeah, that's not.
Got to be more careful.
That's not a good situation there. But I think a lot of this is a lot about how we build our relationships and also our character and things like that. So
yeah.
All right, I'm done. I think I'm done with for the night. Because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
those aren't regular people's problems.
I mean, it is. No. It happens in normal life.
You been shooting that woman with the other woman in the car?
No, hold on.
I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, that's not no.
But I have not resorted to violence. But the shoe was on the other foot at one point, right? And a very close friend of mine, I did hit one of his ex-Jones.
That's sticky.
That's messed up.
Scumbag of the month. It's me.
You think so? You want to hear my story?
Oh gosh.
I can't tell my story. Down on air, I can't.
Never mind.
I can't tell my story on air. No, I cannot.
I can tell my my story on the air.
Yeah, my story.
But I'm pleading. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right.
Yeah, I can't tell my story on air. I'll tell you later, but I can't.
It was.
You know the story. I told you the story.
I'm quite sure you have. Yeah. We've had story time a lot of times.
The threesome.
How old were y'all though? Because I think a lot of it has.
I was about adult age right now. It was like 4 years ago.
I was 22. It's about 12 years ago.
It's not as bad, but it's still bad.
It's not as bad, but it's still bad. I think a lot with this particular Tori. How old is Tori? Like 40? And Megan is like 20 something.
I don't know what
Tori that old.
I don't know. Tori Lanez is old.
He look old to me.
He look old. I think.
I know at one point he was dealing with Trina. So I'm like, he kind of.
He had the baddest.
I think that's because when he goes to the barber shop, he say, "Yeah, just push my fan right back to here. It's cool."
Nah, he go get them injections and what's that shit called?
Now he do. That's that Joe. At one point, he had a moonroof too. That Joe was thinning.
Oh no, that's why my shit stay clean.
But I do have one little.
Damn, I do have one. Shining like a motherfucker.
I do have one little. What would you do type of scenario that we can roll out for the night. But
all right, I'm with it.
I was listening to the radio and heard that this is true story that she wrote into the station to find out what she should do. Okay.
All right.
So basically, she has a best friend that she grew up with, a day one, right? Her and her day one been friends, and then they married. They both got married, and now the husbands are best friends. Now, what I don't know is whether the husbands been best friends or what, or they became best friends. Don't know that part. Well, the husbands are now best friends, so they hang out. So one. See, now you got me looking at the damn door.
The door was
What?
closed. The door
What?
was closed. I know the door was closed because
What?
I remember looking at the mirror. The door was closed.
Okay. Must not have been closed all the way. Creepy.
Until a light come on or something go flying across the back of the room.
Did y'all lock the door?
Door is locked.
The door is locked. He locked it, I'm sure. So so the best friend, one of the best friends, the dude, we're gonna call him Mike. Mike tells Jason. We're gonna call him other guy Jason. Mike tells Jason, "Hey man, I've been cheating on my wife with multiple women, unprotected." So that's what Mike tells Jason. So Jason proceeds to tell his wife. Now, I'm assuming because he tells his wife everything, right? So I'm gonna ask you a different question than I'm gonna ask Keisha, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Jason's wife is now. This is what I'm gonna ask Keisha. She's
I don't
now.
know who Keisha is.
I don't know either. Keisha is the wife. So so Jason asks Keisha. I don't know if he asked her not to tell her friend or not, but Keisha's in a conundrum right now because she don't know if she should keep the secrets of her marriage, like the bond, when you tell your wife something it's supposed to be, you and your wife talking or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Or should she tell her friend?
Should
she? I'm not going to ask you that question. So give me a second.
Okay.
We'll get to you on that.
All right. Well, before you ask me the question, before I answer the question, I have a question for you.
Okay, give me a second. Let me finish and then we go.
Cool.
So Keisha doesn't know whether she should tell Joanne that Mike's been cheating unprotected. Okay, or either she doesn't know how, or she don't know even if she should. Okay. So I'm gonna pose that question to Seven, but before I do, I'm gonna let you ask the question that you want to ask.
No, hold on. What's the question for me? Because I'm gonna ask the question.
Okay, so the question for you is if this all goes down, if you're Mike, if you're Mike, are you gonna get mad at Jason for telling his wife? Or are you still gonna be friends with Mike? Like you're saying, like Jason.
I'm not gonna be mad because at the end of the day, it was my responsibility to keep my business, right?
Right.
I chose to tell somebody something, or Jason.
Yeah.
I chose to tell Jason in confidence
that he nasty.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I got a problem. A problem.
All right. So,
but
okay,
you can't fault Mike. No, you can't fault Jason for being the good husband he is, right? Because in a relationship, in most marriages, you know what I'm saying? Like your partner is supposed to be your best friend and all of that. Cool. In a perfect world, I tell Jason and Jason keeps his mouth shut.
In a perfect world.
But we don't live in a perfect world. We live in the United States of America in 2022, right?
Okay, 1 second, real quick. So now Seven.
Hold on. Before we go any further. Spell conundrum.
Conundrum?
Yeah, ain't that what you said?
No. Did I say conundrum?
Yes, you did.
CONUNDRUM. Conundrum.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I only know that because
my man had that good old SAT word in there.
Spelling bee champ. Kindergarten through second grade. I got with the
It's time.
I could have went to nationals.
It's time to go.
Can't do two, baby. You know what I'm saying? I was spelling words like beautiful, but people didn't know the EAU was there. I'm telling you, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. But okay, 7. So this Keisha. If you're Keisha, do you tell Joanne? Do you break the confidence of your marriage that the thing your husband told you to tell Joanne about this thing that Mike has been doing?
Knowing me, I will help lead Joanne to the answers.
I think that is the best answer I've heard.
I will help lead her to the answers.
You gonna help her get there? You just ain't gonna tell her. You gonna be like this. Listen, bitch, go get it tested.
I'm gonna help lead her to the answers.
See what Mike's doing right now.
Y'all share locations.
I'll be like,
right?
So
check your phone bills.
Here's my thing, right?
Y'all share locations, right?
Yeah. you find my iPhone app. Yeah.
I'm gonna help lead her to the answers.
That's a good.
I'm gonna figure out his routine first, though,
and
then I'm gonna help
Damn,
lead
you
her to
was
the
the
answers.
feds for real.
Yeah, that's the answer I expected.
He said that's the answer.
That's the answer. But that one right there, I'm gonna learn his routine. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna find out where he be at when he be there. So here's the thing. I think Wink, you are missing a little bit, but not. You probably. I'm sure you didn't, but you didn't really mention it as into your whole thing. So me off top, I'm like, dog, you should have told me that. Like, I can't. I don't know if I can hold that because one, it's one thing to be fucking up bitches and do your thing, right? But now you're talking about the safety of yourself, not only yourself, but your wife. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting here like, okay, first of all, I'll be like, dog, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what the world is right now? Like, you out here fucking these bitches with no condom or nothing. Like, what's wrong with you? And then you gonna take that shit home? Like, are you still fucking your wife or what? Like, what's going on? That's my conversation with him.
No, for sure.
For sure. Because if that's my boy, I can have that conversation with him, right? Now, you put this on me now. You let this out. Now you put this on me. You know what I'm saying? Like you just because you obviously it was a weight on his shoulders. He had to tell somebody, so he told me. I don't want that weight on my shoulders. Why I gotta carry that weight? Because you know what I'm saying? Why I gotta carry that weight? Right. So now you gonna tell me? So what you want me to do with this? You want me to hold this weight? I can't do that, bro. Because you should have told me.
He wants you to tell.
I think that's part of it. That's part of it. Like part of it. Because
if he didn't want nobody to tell, he would have went to the priest. The priest ain't gonna tell.
Shut up.
Hello. Oh, he should have went and got therapy. And so at least one session and told him that. At least one. But then, because at this time, because one thing for sure, if you know your best friend, you knew he was gonna tell his wife.
He could have told the bartender.
He could have told the bartender.
The hooker on New York Avenue.
I don't know if people. I don't know if they're from here, but yeah, sure. New York Avenue, we do great.
All them people. He
went through all them people, and he got to me like, dog. So you know, I'm gonna like, I'll be like, dog, you know, you ain't gonna hold me with that bird. Like, so then he let the burden off with his wife. So where you think she gonna let the burden off at? Hello, her friend.
More than likely, the wife gonna snitch. It's not snitching though, but more than.
It ain't snitching for her, not for the wife, because she ain't involved at all. She's just protecting her friend.
Yeah, more than likely the wife won't tell.
I just thought it was interesting, that topic, because I'm like, this lady is trying to figure out if she's gonna tell her friend or how to tell her friend. But see, now here's a mind your business type of thing, right? If this dude was like, yeah, I think I'm trying to see other people, blah blah blah. Oh, dog, I'm not getting into that because you need to talk to your wife about that. Like, if you ain't harming nobody, I'm quiet as a mouse. I might even tell my wife that, because that's something that you need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Before you get too far. because you know how women are sometimes. Another woman tell them about their husband. Well, you worry about your husband. You know what I'm saying? You know, how people get kind of crazy when they get married. So you just kind of leave that shit out, man. But like that, I think my biggest reason for even not being mad at my wife if she tell the other chick what's going on is because of the health factor, the health risk, the he fucking bitches with no condom. Now she's in trouble of being, you know what I'm saying, contracted or something because he keep bringing that shit home. So I just thought that was interesting, man. That's kind of.
Man,
What would you
people be
do?
trash.
Like if you were not Mike, tell it, but if you was Jason and he told you this stuff, like how would you handle it? Would you tell your wife? Would you even tell your wife in the first place?
You ask me.
I'm asking you in the same scenario. You're Jason and Mike. And I'm Mike, and I come to you. And I tell you about this shit. I'm fucking all these bitches with no condoms and shit. What you gonna?
Do we have any other mutual friends?
That part I don't know, but no. Let's go with no, because that's why I told you. I assume no, because that's why I told you.
I'm telling the bartender at that point.
You telling the bartender?
Yeah.
Get that off your back?
Yeah, because I'm not for starting issues in other people's households.
There's already an issue in their household.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm like I'm not
It may
adding
be
to
a
it.
whole
I'm not
issue.
but I'm not adding to it though. You know what I'm saying? Because coming from my perspective, I knew.
So let's say
the
this.
wife gonna always say, "Nigga, you knew."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'll get ready to get at. Like, if you don't say nothing, and let's say Mike's wife finds out because she has an annual checkup, she knows she ain't been doing shit. All of a sudden, this ST pop up. She got to go to Mike because she ain't been doing nothing. So now she gets at Keisha and says, "You should have told me. Like, did you know about this?" You know what I'm saying? Then she say no because Jason didn't tell her. She said, "No, I don't know nothing about this. What's going on?" You know, blah blah blah. But then your wife come back to you. She be like, "You know about this shit. Like, what the fuck did you know? Why this nigga, y'all best friend? I know he told you this shit. Why you ain't saying that?
Yeah,
now she got an STD. Blah 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 blah." Like, so
you got to hear you knew from two different people because you gonna hear from your wife and then you gonna hear from his wife.
Yep, probably so. Yeah, and yeah, then she gonna be like, yeah.
Y'all always together. You knew.
Y'all always together.
Yeah.
Y'all always
and
together.
Then it brings
so
now
all of a sudden
I'm in the question, right?
Now all of a sudden, so what you been doing?
Exactly. I was about to say that too. So then
it's bad all the way across the board.
So if you but here's the thing though. Your scenario, you just put yourself in a no win situation because
me?
Yeah, because you didn't tell her, you didn't tell your wife.
So you always with them,
but you always with them, and if your girl found out, now you in trouble because now your wife thinking because you always with them, you fucking these bitches too.
Hey, look, hey.
In that case, I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
This black man don't cheat.
Oh, you said this.
This
okay.
This one right
I'm not. Okay, that's cool. I thought you said black man. I'm not gonna get into that. Not with no black woman sitting here like she
because a lot of y'all hoes.
Well, we gotta be hoes.
You said you don't cheat.
But I'm talking about we as black men.
So some of y'all hoes.
So can I say this?
You can say anything you want to. Now, it's whether you want to or not.
Oh no, I'm gonna say it. Okay. I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
Okay.
Black women.
Oh yeah, put them in the mix, baby.
Are just better at it.
And I'm not going to deny that.
And is.
That's all I had to say.
Yeah, I want to
You
deny
know
that.
why though? You know why? Because
At least some of them are.
because they hold
Because some of them be dumb.
because they hold the key.
Some of them be real dumb.
They
Like, I'll
hold the
be
key
looking
because it could be your
at
brother.
some of
Then
y'all
don't though.
But
and
let
try
me
to
tell you
figure
why though.
out how
It could
y'all
be your
get through
brother.
the day.
It could be your brother, and they could be like, they'll never tell their brother that he hit his wife because if he do, he ain't getting that magic coochie no more. Then he done deal. Like he fucked up. I'm just saying.
And
But most of them don't do it that way though. Most women that are good at it don't go to the brother or whatever. They go to some nigga that's in another state.
they go random. They definitely go random.
And you know what I'm saying? They're not but a nigga go to the next door neighbor and do some crazy shit. And it's like, how you think you ain't gonna find out? That bitch is next door. She's fucking next door. Like your shoes outside on the welcome mat because you know that it was in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit smarter. That's all. Just a little bit. I've seen some dumb shit in my life, especially in college. I've seen some dumb shit in my life. And most of it has been male oriented. I can't even deny it. I'm not talking about all y'all niggas because some of y'all niggas can roll with me, but a lot of them niggas, man, I'm telling you, man, they make it bad. They make it bad for us sometimes, dog, because it's obviously stupid. Some shit that they do is obviously stupid. I can't rock with them people. I can't even help them because it's obviously stupid. So I just, I just roll with
Y'all
it.
heard about that Derrick Jackson situation?
Who?
The
Yeah,
divorce?
Derrick Jackson.
Who?
Yeah. So Derrick Jackson is a little internet buffoon who always.
Oh, the dude that people was comparing the Samuel guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah. So like, but Derrick
Niggas
Jackson
that's giving out relationship advice and can't keep a motherfucking happy home damn selves.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Let it roll. This really grinds my gears.
His wife was
My
up there.
problem with that nigga is that he always, and when he was giving advice, he was always putting down brothers in the same breath that he was giving advice to women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of my pet peeves. Don't put down something. Just like even when brothers go to white girls or other races and they be like, well, it's because of something a black woman didn't do. No, that's not how it should go.
What didn't you do in this
Yeah,
situation?
that's not how it should go. It should if you like if you like other races or if you want to be together with somebody of another race, to say because that woman made me feel a certain way, or that woman did this for me, or that woman that I like, that I love, put me in a place that I've never been before. Don't say it's because of this black woman talked down to me, or she did not respect me, or however it goes. Just so this nigga, he's a buffoon. He got popular on the name or the backs of black men that may not have been doing right by it, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but at the same time, you don't know these niggas' situation. You don't know whatever, anything, but like you'll put these men down to try to gain women followers to tell to hope that they take your advice or that they listen to what you're saying about black men, or other men in general, mostly black men. And now this nigga did everything he didn't say went against what he got caught with because he got caught cheating and shit like that. So it's like you didn't talk about brothers cheating and brothers doing this and brothers doing that and not being right, but then you sitting there doing the same. You doing the shit that you preaching not to do. Samuel did too because he said some shit about thicker women or something like that. That's what he was called with, a thicker woman.
And she put that nana on him. And he went,
yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. That's so disrespectful.
But she did. But they don't do that. So
what happens when you get to the pearly gates and you literally just like.
I imagine something like Richie Fontaine when he in the
like.
Hey, let me read the tape real quick before you go in.
Are you still ass naked? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, God,
I'm here.
You caught me in the middle of some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
All right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay,
that was uncalled for.
No, that was funny. But
like, hey, my bad, Holmes. I didn't know my clock was going to tick out.
Listen, I only got a shirt on, so what? Can we get some pants in?
But now, yeah, his wife did all that screaming and hollering and rebuking people and calling people calling people the devil and casting out demons, and now she is divorced.
Damn, already? That shit was fast.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, no, it's been happening for what happened. Like
the divorce happened. He announced the divorce after. I think it was like last week sometime after pictures came out of him being in Miami. I think it was Miami with some other lady.
But the whole thing it started like
the
whole thing started last year when he first got cheated. And he went on camera or whatever and said, yeah, he did some whole bullshit everything, whatever.
Oh no.
But he even lied about the divorce though, because he was like, yeah, they got divorced at the beginning of the year. Right now, he wasn't divorced at the beginning of the year because he was still up in their house in like June, July. We like in June, July. We about to wrap it up. I'm about to. I mean, I know I got to finish out the summer, but we about to hit fall. Like we about to wrap it up for the year. But nah, he's something else.
Yeah, he is something else. He's something else. But all these dudes now, that's actually a really thing that really grinds my gears is that they get on the internet. These internet dudes, these internet so-called internet inspirational or motivational or philosophers get on some shit. And they say some shit that I mean, I done went through countless people talking some shit or saying some shit, and people be grabbing at it and just be on it. And I be like, dog, my OG told me that shit years ago, like about women and shit like that. Like if you were brought up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say right, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, you brought up right, your OG gave you the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about the game. You know what I'm saying? Not the game that these little sets be playing now. These little niggas that be playing now, they trying to do all this stuff. I'm talking about the game, like to make sure your woman good. You know what I'm saying? Like the game. You know what I'm saying? They gave you some shit, like some little nuggets of goodness, and inspiration, and shit that you be like, yeah, me and my old lady gonna be good because I got these nuggets. I got this treasure right here. You know what I'm saying? Now they ain't got OGs in their life that can give them that shit, man. I be trying to be the OG now, giving these little nuggets out, but these niggas don't want that shit. I'm telling you, like the nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. The nigga.
Let it roll. This really grinds my gears.
Right? But the nigga was talking about. I saw y'all, and it was it was good information he was giving, but again, I had heard about this shit. My OG told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you just figure shit out too, just being in the world. He was like, if you want to make a woman go crazy about you, you know what I'm saying, crazy about you, then you take her 4 places. And he was like, take her grocery shopping, you know what I'm saying, let her go crazy, fill up her gas tank. What he said, fill up a gas tank, take her to Target, and then I forgot the last show, but he was like, "Oh, get the car detail or whatever."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Okay, like that's not news to me." You know what I'm saying? Like that's not new, but everybody grabbing on that.
Rental properties.
It's going viral because somebody else said it, but like. But that's, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's been done before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not new information to me. But these people on the internet grabbing on it like it's something new.
See, because the thing about the internet age is these youngins don't want to listen, right? So with them not wanting to listen, they always think that they way better or they ain't gotta do certain things to be progressive, and it's crazy because
I want y'all to read some books.
You said what?
She said I wanted to read some books.
And
we can do a whole other show about this
some
shit,
critical thinking skills. Learn that.
Like, okay, scenario, real quick, and I'm out of here, man.
Get some of that.
Told my man this. And this is serious shit. This is a true story. I told my man this. He had a little side joke. He had a little main joke. Main joke. I was like, all right, cool, but he was always like doing stuff with his side joke in public, and I'm like, dog, you can't do this.
Yeah, that's a flag.
And I was like,
I got a story, but I can't say it on here.
You treat your main joke, your side joke like your main joke. And even though you ain't telling nobody like me, like I didn't even know he was dealing with this job as a side job. So, but that's the rest of the rule. Number one, you tell your boys everything because, especially if they know both parties involved, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them that you ain't just fucking with the main joke, you fucking with the side joke too. If I know both of the main joke and the side joke, because if I don't know you fucking with the side joke, and you get the, you know what I'm saying, you break up with the main joke, whatever, and then we get to talking and rapping, we might be rapping about the main joke, or I might say something about the main joke. Why the side joke there? Because I don't know that's a side joke. So you need to inform me. That's rule number one. Inform your boys, especially the close ones to you, especially if they involved in it, what the fuck is going on. Because if you don't, shit can go sideways really quickly. And then it can really go sideways if the side jump thinks she the main jump.
Oh,
because if she not the main jump and you find out, and then I'm in the jump like, oh, word, that's the I didn't. Why did you? Now she, nah. But what you're not gonna do is call me about some bullshit when you didn't even tell me what the fuck was going on. You made your bed. What they say?
Laying that motherfucker.
Laying that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
See, like, I love stuff like that, right? Because I'm talking about, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I'm on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm a bullshit and laugh and joke with both of them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the situation.
But then at the same time, like, well, you got to stay on your pimping and make sure that you don't fuck up. Because when you fuck up in this situation like this, yeah, I know.
But my thing is this. So my whole point is that these niggas be out here and they be treating the side Jones like the main Jones and the main Jones like the main Jones. So everybody think they the main Jones. And when shit hit the fan, your motherfucking ass losing both Jones because you didn't clearly define or clearly put the side Jones where they're supposed to be.
Establish rules from day one.
Or at least tell the side Joe, listen, dog, baby, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? I got this. But me and you can kick it and do whatever, and that's it. And I'm not saying this from experience because I don't know nothing about that. All I'm saying is you just can't do that.
That's my face,
sorry. What happened?
What does my face say? She man. I said I don't know about this from experience because I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying that the OG told me one day, an old wise man told me one day, you can't treat your side job like the main job. And if I was an influencer and I went on if I was an influencer and I went on the internet right now, I'd go viral because I said some philosophical shit. but it's not. It's just common sense. It's just some shit that you should know if you're trying to play the game. That's all. And if you can't follow that, then you shouldn't be in the game at all. That's just what it is.
Treat a junk like a junk and your lady like a lady.
Freak hoes. Yeah, but that's all I got. That's all I got for tonight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I'm done. I'm tired now.
You tired now?
Yeah.
7, are you okay over there?
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, 7 said she's trying to be here for the rest of the week. So
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
and for the night we are out. I am Jo.
Wink.
7, and we miss you. Ooh.
Yeah, we miss Mara P. Well, y'all do. I don't say nah. Yeah, I'm just playing. We miss Mara P tonight, but we are gonna go into the new year with a new philosophy, and you will see our faces a lot more because you love us. Duh. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in or watching or whatever y'all gonna do at this juncture in life. And Wayne, what you say? What you say? What's your joke? Subscribe, like, and share. That's it.
Oh yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to say that because I don't,
yeah,
right.
he
Because I ain't getting it right.
Yeah, he fucked that all.
I fucked it all the way up. So
yeah,
I'm gonna need Wayne to be on that.
Get your words out.
Oh, yeah,
Get your words out.
Get my words again. I need to read some more books, probably.
yeah.
Like, subscribe,
share, comment, subscribe.
I don't never get that shit right. You know what he said. Okay, do that.
Comment,
we appreciate
share,
y'all,
subscribe.
man. We appreciate every view, every comment, every subscription, everything. We are totally
every dollar.
We ain't got the dollars yet, but we will. So, but we are very appreciative,
every
man.
donation.
And if you have a topic or something, man, put it on the YouTube page, man. We'll get to it.
If you want
put
to
it in the comment section,
send it in the comment section. We'll get to it. We you know what I'm saying? That might, we'll shout you out too and everything when we get enough views. But we appreciate y'all, man. And tune in. And we out.